What's good, YouTube? Super Insane 18 here, coming at you with the next episode of Majora's Mask. We'll go ahead and jump right in because there is quite a bit that we actually have to do today. So to start it off, before we forget, we are going to warp back up to the dungeon. We did collect all of the fairies, which means we have a great fairy to rescue. So let's run back up to Snowhead. We can skip that cutscene, thankfully. And let's just run our way back here. We can see the big Goron we put to sleep in the last episode. So, just a heads up, there is going to probably be a lot of speed ups in this episode. This is going to essentially just be a fetch quest episode where we have a lot of things that we need to do. And it's going to be a lot of running back and forth. So, we're going to... let's just roll away from this guy. It's faster. So it is going to be a lot of back and forth. Holy crap. Okay. That's one way to just lose, I guess. Let's try this way. Okay. There we go. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, she makes us take less damage. I can't remember between this one or the increased spin attack. Oh, strong young one, I am the great fairy of power. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. As thanks, I present you prowess with a new sword technique. Okay, so this is the enhanced spin attack. We get the increased, or decreased damage after the Great Bay Temple. You mastered the spin attack. Press and hold to power your weapon with magic. You know how spin attacks work. Okay. Now we can continue on. There is a bit of a side quest we have to do in order to get not only another bottle, but some dust to increase the power of our sword. And we will also be able to carry powder kegs, which means we can get into Romani's ranch early. Now, there is a way to do all of this in a single cycle, but I like to play it safe, and it's honestly just a little bit quicker because you don't have to wait for time to pass. You can use the Song of Double Time to speed up and slow down as you need to. So we're probably going to do it in multiple cycles. So let's come here. Deposit our rupees, and then we can reset our day. There we go. So, in order to do what I need to do, I need it to be the first day, which means I have to reset, so Goat is going to be back in the dungeon. Thankfully, there is a way to warp directly to him once we make our way back to the dungeon, so we do not have to do the entire dungeon over. But that is going to be one of those speed up moments. Like I said, there's going to be quite a bit where we actually just speed up the game today. The quickest way to the ocean is through the west gate. Well, we are not going to the ocean just yet. So let's slow down time first. And then let's warp back to Snowhead. It was... There we go. See if we can get some arrows. Those are bombs. I think there's arrows in this one. Perfect. And let's go fight Goat. I hate this. Oh my god. Man control. Okay. This was definitely much easier with the 3DS. Alright. Now, hopefully we can just make it up here with no issue. Okay, I thought we were gonna fall there for a second. Ye who have pursued me in my furious stampede, courageous traveler of time and space. If thou art fearless, stand before me that I might witness thy power once more. Yep, we want to go back to the boss. We are going to quickly do that, re-equip our mask. And let the speed up begin. Alright, and now we can get the powder kegs and do the race. Alright, so let's run back up to the Goron village. And then, so essentially what we're going to do is we're going to talk to this guy. He's going to give us a powder keg, tell us that we have to blow up a boulder. Once we do that, we can come back here, and after that moment, we should be able to buy them from the bomb shop in Clocktown, even though we reset the day. Like, it shouldn't matter. We wouldn't have to beat Goat every time we need a powder keg. I am the Goron who sells powder kegs, the most famous product of the Gorons. Want a powder keg? Powder kegs explode with powerful blasts and are very dangerous. Until I have tested you to see if you can handle them properly, I can't let you use any on your own. If you destroy the boulder that blocks the entrance to the Goron racetrack near here, using the powder keg I'm about to give you, then I'll give you my approval to carry them. When the powder keg begins ticking faster, it means it's about to explode. Try to blow up the boulder blocking the Goron racetrack entrance with the powder keg without the powder keg exploding on the way. There's a sign near the racetrack, so keep an eye out for it. When you finish, come see me. Come on. Why? Okay. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and speed up until we get there. You did it. Thanks a lot. I'm going right in. I'll be waiting for you, so you have to come see it. Derpy little run. Alright. We passed the exam. Victory. Come on, let's go tell that big Goron. So he's going to give us another powder keg for free. This is what I was mentioning earlier, how we could technically do it all in one day cycle, because we need a powder keg in order to blow up the boulder blocking Romani Ranch, and we need to complete the Romani Ranch quest to get Epona, which we need to reach the Great Bay. But again, like I said a little bit earlier as well, we should be able to just buy them from the bomb shop now as long as we wear our Goron mask, which I prefer to play it a little safe and just not waste the time, because getting the sword upgrade does take all 3 of our days. I should probably be the Goron when I talk to him. Looks like you managed to succeed. Knowing your skill, I feel fine letting you handle powder kegs on your own. It was bad of me to put you through such a dangerous test. I want you to take this as an apology. Powder kegs are very volatile, so you can carry only one at a time. If you shoot them with an arrow, they'll explode as soon as they're hit, so be careful. Alright, now let's go back to the Goron racetrack, and let's see if for the first time in my life I can complete that race in one try. I very much doubt it, especially using the Xbox controller controls for this. It's hard enough already, so. But once we beat that, we'll go and grab some rupees. We need 100 of them. And then we can upgrade our sword to the best sword in the game. I don't remember if it's a 2x or a 4x boost. We upgrade it twice, so I think the Razor Sword is a 2x, and then when we forge it into the Gilded Sword, it becomes a 4x, but again, I'm not 100% sure. And this race is going to be another one of those sped up moments, most likely. I will play the first one without speeding up. If we have to redo it, I will speed up all of the following attempts. Ah, Darmy, I've been waiting for you. See, everyone's restless because they can't wait to enter. You're gonna enter, aren't you? You have to. I want to show everyone how Darmy races. And then we know how to roll. We don't need to read that. Alright, game on. And we can get a little bit of a head start there. But essentially these guys are just going to be bumping into us left and right. I don't know how we're not just by default faster when we've got our blades out like this. But anytime they bump us, it kind of throws us off track a little. So it's a little bit difficult. And then, yep, if we get hit too many times like that, we lose our boost. And then it takes forever and a half to get it back. And then we get hit. Yeah, so this is probably a loss. I don't expect to win this one. I mean, if I can maybe get lucky and somehow pull ahead here. But I honestly don't see that happening. Especially after that, yeah, no. This is a dead run. So yeah, we'll finish this because we have to. And then we will speed up all of the following attempts until we actually win one. Is he the only one ahead of me? Can I pull this off? Can I pull this off? Come on. No way. No way. No way. That was great. I knew you were the fastest Gorond army. I was sure you'd get first place. This is from Daddy. It's a prize. That is unbelievable. Never in my life have I gotten that on the first try, and I did it with crappy Xbox controls. This is beautiful. Okay. Alright, I wanted to be just like you. Quick. Alright, now let's go back to Clocktown to grab some rupees. That's incredible. Oh. Alright, so we're going to do the normal 200 rupee thing that we do. We're going to warp back up to the mountain village, and then we can get our sword. Now, this video is taking a little bit longer than expected. We're already, well, 20 minutes deep into the recording. I don't know how long it's going to be after the couple of speed-ups. But we're probably going to save everything for the next episode. This is kind of the opposite of our last episode, where I thought we had so much to do and we had almost nothing to do. Here we have way too much to do. So we'll probably finish our sword quest and call it quits for today's episode, and then do the Romani Ranch and the following side quests for that on the next episode. Because that will let us get not only Epona, but 2 masks. Actually, probably 3, because we can make it to Great Bay, and once we make it to Great Bay, we can get the Zora mask. So we're in pretty good shape here. Let's go ahead. We will talk to this kid. It was 5, 1, 3, 2, 4. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, and then let's run in. Swim around the Skulltula here. Put on our bomb mask. Now we're wasting like 78 rupees here because we had some, but it's fine. Like we essentially get infinite rupees. There's a mini game that is in the Great Bay where we can kind of stock up on rupees really quickly. We get 100 every time we do it. That's usually what I do to grind out the 5,000 rupee piece of heart. There's also a bird that we can kill repeatedly for 200 rupees every time. So we'll just see how we want to go about this. But now that we are back out, we can warp up to the mountain village. There we go. So we'll come in here and we'll talk to them. I'm not going to read the dialogue of the big guy because he just grunts and I don't feel like grunting on YouTube. Oh, a customer? Gabora, fetch our customer some coffee, quick like. Now then, let me take a look at your sword. Alright, to sharpen your sword it will cost 100 rupees. It'll be ready at sunrise. You'll have to let us hold on to your sword until then. Keep in mind that after you use your new sword 100 times, it will lose its edge and revert back to its original sharpness. Yep, we would like to do that. Thanks for dropping in. Now then, straight off to work. Come back tomorrow morning. Good thing we can speed up time, right? And this is why I said it takes 3 days, because it takes until the next morning every time. So we give it to him on the first day. We go to the second day. Wash, rinse, repeat to get the gilded sword. He needs the golden dust, which we got from the race. So we'll be good there. let's go ahead and head in. I kept you waiting, but it's done, see? Your Kokiri sword has been strengthened into a razor sword. This new sharper blade is cut above the rest. Use it 100 times without dulling its superior edge. We got the sharper sword quest. Now, keep in mind that after you use it 100 times, yeah, we've heard that already, but I'll let you know a little secret. If you value a strong blade, bring me some gold dust before that sword loses its edge. You do that, and I'll be able to forge you the strongest sword. Even better, the blade will never lose its edge, not even a little. You got that? Gold dust. Bring me some. Good things will happen. Think of it. Okay, let's talk to him again. I do, in fact, have gold dust. Why, if that isn't gold dust, and it's even top quality? Why, even if I use it to reforge your sword, there'll be some left. Alright, just for you, I'll do this for free, but don't tell anyone. Thanks for dropping in, straight off to work, come back tomorrow morning. Dawn of the final day, and this will give us everything that we need for our upgraded sword. Okay, let's head back in. And there we go, Razor Sword has been strengthened into the Gilded Sword. Newly forged sword, your sword is better than ever and it will never break. And he's already said this, so... We did get to keep the bottle, I believe. Yep, so we now have 2 bottles. So, to end today's episode, let's go ahead and deposit the 100 rupees that we have, reset our day cycle, and we will start fresh with Romani's Ranch on the next episode. Okay. Unfortunately, we're going to lose our powder keg, but not a big deal. Like I said, we can buy them now, so we'll just remember to get the rupees at the next episode. Let's slow down time. And with that, that will be today's episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, leave any comments down below that you'd like, and I'll see you next time.